Hi, I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix, and welcome to tonight's live stream, excuse me, via Gozo in the House for a short heads up on the forthcoming full moon in Aquarius. Now, this is another supermoon, but it's the last supermoon of the year. So this really will be a good time on Thursday, Friday to get out there and see if you can see this full moon in the east, because that's where it will rise. So full moon in Aquarius, as I was saying, this is just going to be a short heads up to give you a few of the indicators about the kind of energy we can expect with this particular lunation. And if you want to see my full version with all your individual zodiac signs and how it's going to affect everybody individually, then please go to my YouTube channel and you will find it under full moon videos. And this one is the August Aquarius full moon. So let's have a look at this particular one, because also I want to say before I start that today is also the 8th day of the 8th month, and it's known as the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. And this is all connected with the star known as Sirius. Now, once again, I'm not going to go into all the details of that in this particular video, because I do have another video all about that on my YouTube channel. But the Lionsgate portal is actually about, it's like a new moon energy, kind of tripled, doubled, quadrupled. And if you think of the fact that we have, so if it's a new moon type energy, which is about manifesting, bringing into your life what you would like to have in your life in the future, be it to do with relationships, career, to do with health, then this particular time of year is a very good time to set those intentions. But it's coinciding, of course, with the energy of the full moon on Friday. So how is this going to kind of complement it? Because, of course, the full moon is about endings and be things that we have to let go of. So let's just look at the energy of this particular full moon, because it's part of what is known as a fixed cross. That is because the aspects of this full moon are pulling in the 4 fixed signs of Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. So it's a fixed full moon energy. What are you feeling particularly kind of fixed about? You could ask yourself. What is it difficult to let go of, to say goodbye to? Is that a behavior? Is that a situation? Is it a person? So have a think about that over the next few days, because this energy will build as we go through the week. And because it is coinciding with this Lionsgate portal energy, we're also going to have this kind of huge energy around for the next few days, which you may find makes sleep more difficult. You might get disturbed sleep, extraordinary dreams. And because it's an Aquarius full moon, it's very much about the community at large. What larger community groups are you part of? What do you want to initiate with regards to those groups? Is there a group you've been part of that really has served its time for you or its purpose? Is it time to move on? And this full moon is conjunct our boundaried and stern and serious big outer planet, Saturn. Saturn is asking us to take time, to slow down and to be mindful of the choices that we actually make in our lives. It's asking us to be really circumspect about what we decide to keep in our lives and what we want to let go of. So what else have we got going on with this energy of the full moon? Well, Aquarius is also about the internet and anything electronic, and it's making a hard square to its ruler Uranus, which is in Taurus. Now what I'm thinking about is that in Ukraine at the moment there is quite a sort of standoff around one of the nuclear power stations down in the south of Ukraine, and I think that we need to just keep our eye on the news over the next few days, because it's a very delicate situation, and this full moon 8/8 Lionsgate portal energy, we wouldn't want anything to kind of tip over that balance. So it's kind of a time for collective kind of wishing and praying to send reason and sense to the people that are in charge of what goes on in that part of the world. So that is another kind of facet of this energy. Now the sun, of course, at the moment is in Leo, and so the sun is actually also making a square, which is a hard angle, to the planet Uranus and the North Node in Taurus, and in turn they are squaring Saturn and the full moon in Aquarius, and in turn are squaring the South Node in Scorpio. Now the South Node is where we're coming from, it's our kind of karma, and the North Node is our collective destiny, it's where we're heading towards. Now Taurus is a stable sign, it's a loyal sign. Excuse me, the air conditioning, which I have to have on because it's very warm in Malta, sometimes makes my throat dry up, so I'll just have a little bit more water. But this energy it's about our collective destiny. Now, we have to think long and hard and very carefully about what we do this week in terms of what we feel no longer serves us in our lives and that we need to let go of. Because there is something life-changing about this particular energy. So that if anything significant ends for you at this time, over the next few days or couple of weeks, then see it as very timely. See it as karmically having served its purpose, and that it's time to, in a sense, let go of it and move on. Now Mars, our planet of energy and action, is still part of this kind of equation. So it's kind of asking us to be confident and assertive in our choices. And we also need to think about the fact that we still have Jupiter, our planet of abundance, up there in Aries. And Jupiter is making a sextile to Mars and to Uranus. And what this is doing is it's enlarging all the effects that Uranus has. Uranus is about unexpected events. And as I said, Uranus rules Aquarius. I also think, with it being Aquarian full moon, we need to be aware that we may see things like electric outages, we may see the internet failing, there may even be, with that Mars square, cyber war. that comes to the fore at this time. And that wouldn't really be any surprise with some of the hot spots on the planet today. So, on the whole, it's a powerful full moon. It's a full moon that is going to bring significant change, which will actually really be good for you in the long term. So trust and have faith in what is leaving you at this time. And just be aware that over the next few days you may feel a little bit out of balance almost. There's something quite kind of difficult about this energy. So just be aware of that. The other thing that I want to say before I complete this little short heads up about the full moon is that with that South Node in Scorpio, opposite the Uranus-Mars North Node conjunction in Taurus, are we going to see some more sex scandals hitting the headlines? That is something of the nature of this kind of energy. And even if it's not in the national kind of news feeds, what's going on in your personal lives? So it's just a heads up to be mindful of these kind of energies that are around. And, you know, we are going through a hugely transformational time. And the way things are going astrologically, even though in September all the outer planets are retrograde, so that we get a general sense of slowing down, we're still going to feel a sense of an urgency in life in general and a speeding up. And you know, it's interesting, but the planet itself apparently rotates 1 second faster a year currently. So time is passing more quickly. So we're being propelled towards some dramatic change. And whether that's on the world stage or personally, use this full moon to let go of the situations or the people that really aren't going to be on your team and help you on your journey. So that's all I want to say for this particular short heads up video for the full moon in Aquarius. I'd like to say thank you so much to Gozo in the house for hosting tonight's live event. And if you haven't checked out their online digital magazine, please do. It really is full of some amazing articles, beautifully edited and written. And also they are a wonderful kind of directory for the island of Gozo. So if you want to know anything about Gozo, what's going on, where to go, the best restaurants, then check out Gozo in the house. And in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye for now.